Welcome to Two Idiots and an Internet Connection.
Also known as Sparkplug TV. How's it going, guys?
We got a couple things to talk about. First, I want to talk about is I pretty much within a week got a fleet of PEVs, personal electric vehicles. I got me a skateboard, a Meepo, and then two electric scooters.
Where did you even get the two electric scooters from?
So the one I got off Amazon for like $500, $600. It's a KQ i2 Pro. And then the other one I bought off Marketplace for $700. It's what is it called? A Varla Eagle One. And that thing does 40 miles an hour.
Man.
I rode it. We rode it today. Me and Haley. We went up to the park, rode around Fenton, and then I rode it home.
You rode it home?
From Fenton. Yeah.
Why?
Why not? Topped out at 41 miles an hour.
I have a bike that I occasionally ride to work, but
Yeah.
then again, I don't live very far from work.
Yeah, I rode my scooter to work. I rode it all the way. I pulled it in and I plugged it in where those electric scooters for the fat people at Walmart.
For the fat people at Walmart?
Yeah, the Walmart whales.
Hey, I had to use one of those.
That's because
You were there with me. And
Yeah.
it died on me in the electronics section.
Yeah.
So we had to get my walker out of the basket. And I had to hobble my fucking happy ass out of the store.
Didn't we just leave it back there?
Yeah, we just left it there because I wasn't going to try to move it. I'm crippled.
Not my job. Well, it is my job now, but not back then.
Yeah, not back then.
You drive your bike to work. Yours goes about like 15 miles an hour.
20. A top out of 20.
And then my skateboard, my Meepo, it goes 30. And then the KQ i2, the little one, it goes 17. And then my big bar goes 40. I rode it down to work, and I rode it to Z's house today.
Yeah.
I rode it around Z's neighborhood. Z rode it.
Though?
Why not? Z rode it. He's like,
Yeah.
and then I put it, so it's got two different modes. You put eco mode and it only goes to 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Or you could push the button, also a different button, and it'll put single or dual motor. So when
That thing's got two motors?
Yeah, it's got one motor in the front, one motor in the back. It's dual 1,000 watts and peaks 3,200 watts.
That is scary.
Yeah. It's literally will jerk you back.
And here's the craziest part about that. You don't need a fucking driver's license.
I don't know. The laws are kind of mushy on those things right now.
Really?
Yeah, because they're pretty new.
Yeah.
I passed a Jeffco cop on it, riding home from work. He didn't do shit.
It's Jeffco. He ain't worried about you.
He's worrying about the meth head wielding a machete.
Yeah.
That actually happened. Do you remember hearing about that in House Springs? I know the guy who did it because I worked there at BP. He comes in there with his machete all the time, and he puts it behind the counter. I'm like, you fucking... He killed somebody, too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was in prison.
I didn't know he killed anybody.
Well, he didn't kill anybody then, but, like, he has killed somebody.
Oh. Okay, then.
Well, all right, bro.
Dude, that That's nuts.
That fucking gas station to show you the different side of the world that you don't see.
Yeah,
For real.
if you ever want to know what's really going on in your town, work at a
Just go
gas
hang out at a
station
gas.
overnight.
Either that or just go hang out for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Something happened with
Dude,
Susan.
didn't your gas station catch on fire?
The pumps did, or a bike did, a motorcycle.
That was fucking crazy.
I was working inside, and Z- Evan was outside, but I looked up and I just seen fire. And I was like, there was like 3 people in line. I'll be like, I'll be right back. And I ran and they were like, what? And they looked out the side and they were like, oh shit. I ran to the back, looked for a fire extinguisher, couldn't find one. I ran to the front, hit the fuel stop button, ran out, grabbed the fire extinguisher, ran that bitch out. And then the fire was already out because there's 2 fire extinguishers outside. But then But then the guy who set the fire, whose bike caught on fire, ran away.
Disappeared.
Yeah,
He's like,
this ain't my
that
bike.
bike's not mine, so I should probably get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but dude, that scooter I got, that thing goes off road. The bitch motherfucking powers.
Nice.
You know what's funny?
I have not tried to. Well, does gravel count as off road for the bike?
I guess
Okay, it does okay in gravel. I haven't.
I
Tried
went
anything
I
else.
went off road on your bike whenever I owned it because I sold it to you. Whenever I whenever I owned it, I drove around Minnehaha Park and they got like these like dirt trails. I rode around there. It did good.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't
I
know they
rode
had
it.
dirt trails.
I rode my scooter on those trails. Haley was like, "I can't go that way." I was like, just zooming.
Man,
But yeah,
I
riding
remember.
around with Haley, I just kept it in eco mode, 15 miles an hour, and single motor, and it was just cruising around perfectly fine. And then once I went to leave to go home, popped that bitch out of eco mode, dual motor. You from a standstill, the front wheel spins.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
I sat on the deck and put my feet up on it like a chopper, and then just fucking floored the gas, and you're just. But yeah, so those things are like the middle ground, and
The middle
from
ground.
oh yeah,
What?
the guy that I bought it off of, he has a Wolf Warrior
Yeah.
something. He put an extra battery on his. His tops out at like 55 miles an hour, and he can do like 100 miles of range on his.
Dude.
Like what? So if you want a
Dude doesn't need to
PEV,
own a car.
well, he works in St. Louis, and I bought it in Highland, Illinois.
I
So
mean, if he charges it at work.
maybe I don't even have to charge mine at work. I rode it to work.
I don't either. I go to and from on one charge.
Oh yeah, can you make it up the hill?
Sometimes.
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 I can make it up that hill from a standstill and do at least 15 up your hill.
I don't know, bro.
I can.
You're gonna
I
have to
can,
come over and we're gonna find out. We're gonna film it. We're gonna put it on YouTube on the
yeah.
Sparkplug TV YouTube channel. Check it out.
Do a little review on the Varla. Go on a ride.
We can compare it to the bike. We can
Okay.
go on a ride down to Buckeye.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, I also like when I ride the bike to work. I also go on a ride on lunch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would bring your charger then. Just so you have all the power. And then I bet you charge it at work and then drive it home, it will make it up that hill.
Probably.
That one scooter. Okay. Yeah, so the other scooter I got, I'm going to keep that one. I bought that one for and used it for not even 2 days.
The little one.
Yeah. The KQi2.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good little scooter though, but yeah, the Varla's where I want to be. That thing's nuts. It's got front and rear suspension.
Dude, it's like my old fucking scooter that I took to the skate park.
What?
You remember my scooter that I took to the skate park with you in high school? Like that bitch had front and rear suspension. Like the rear had a big ass spring suspension.
I don't think so.
You don't remember that thing?
No.
Dude, I gotta try to find that thing.
No, but it probably probably looks like that. Here, I could show you a picture. We took it up to here's the both of them.
Whoa. Like one completely normal, like you could buy that at Walmart. The other one, what the fuck?
Lamborghini. This one's like the Ferrari of electric scooters. And then you got, Haley's. That's like a Civic Si. It's got some speed. It's pretty good. And then they have ones that go like 10 miles an hour. Those are like the little Mitsubishi Mirages. But mine's like the Ferrari, and then you can get the Wolf
Dude, we
Warrior.
had
That's the Bugatti.
we
Or
had one of
what's
the
funny, Bugatti actually makes a fucking scooter.
oh my god.
Stradman has one.
That thing has got to be
It's not fast. It's expensive, I'm
expensive.
pretty sure, but it's like the KQ. Just a little no suspension, goes like 17 miles an hour. Those things are good for what me and Haley did, just riding around town. The KQ did fine, which I turned mine into, which was just 15 miles an hour, single motor. It was just cruising. We were riding in the bike lane. Most bikes don't even go 15 miles an hour. So
Yeah.
buying one of those, you can find them online for probably about $400 on a marketplace. Get you do your research on them for sure. Do your research on anything you really buy expensive.
I like to put my bike on the highest gearing and
Number 3, yeah.
just do the pedal and go. Don't do the full moped, just pedal and go.
Oh yeah, you just pedal.
Yeah. It gives me something to do.
Yeah. That's like the best thing to do with that one because I think that one's only like a 250 watts.
It's like a cruiser.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it's just a just cruising around.
Yeah, it's like I can smoke a joint and ride that thing.
Yeah. My buddy, well
And I'd be fine.
Evan, he had 2 bikes. He sold them, but he called them the Tesla bikes.
The Tesla bikes.
Yeah, cuz it's got those ones went like 25 miles an hour
Yeah.
and it was like woo, little instant torque shit, but compared to that scooter, that's got some fucking torque. That's a Tesla bike right there.
I'm sure I would like to ride that scooter.
Yeah, she fucking fun. Now it doesn't get up to 40 like really quick. It
Right.
gets up to 30 quick. But then it just kind of like 31, 32,
And it just
33.
planes
It
out.
it slowly climbs. But I
Gotcha.
did hit 41 on it today. And I was like, I think if I crash, I'll die right now. But she did good.
Probably shouldn't crash.
But I bought it used.
Yeah.
The chassis has like 800 miles on it. but he put a brand new battery, brand new controller, and everything. And
Ooh,
those only got 130 miles on it.
that's nice.
Yeah, the scooter that Haley's got, or the KQ,
Yeah.
it's right at like 20 miles now.
Oh, you bought? Yeah, that's right. You bought that one brand new.
Yeah, that one I bought new.
Another thing I would like to talk about in this episode is locking lug nuts and why they're a waste of money.
And why are they a waste of money?
I literally took a $5 socket from Harbor Freight and hammered it on this wheel lock and got it off the wheel. However, I destroyed the lug nut trying to get it out of the socket.
Yeah.
I ended up having to go through the socket with my air hammer and beat it out.
Well, you can pretty much get any lug nut off with one of those Harbor Freight sockets that have the teeth in it.
Yeah, the thing was like
Just get it on there, beat it on there, it'll come off.
that thing was sub $10.
Yeah, but who rides around with one of those and is gonna be beating on wheels and
Someone who's trying to steal wheels.
yeah, but if they get caught, they'd be like, "What the fuck you doing?"
I mean, yeah, they
And
usually try to do it where they
and
don't get caught.
the smart thing to do is, I fucking stripped out my wheel, dude. Fuck off.
Right,
Like, oh, sorry. You
right.
just gotta act like it's yours.
Just be like, yeah, this is totally mine. I swear.
You say totally, I'm immediately shooting you.
It's like I don't even have to know whose car this is. I know you're stealing, bitch.
Totally, man. Bitch.
So Alex is officially selling his car.
Yeah, she's for sale. She's listed for 15. It's a little high, I know. I ain't in a hurry to sell.
You really need to re-upload those pictures.
I really do. They got fucked up.
Yeah, they look like shit.
Supposedly, I have one person who may want to buy it.
Oh,
Z's brother.
for 15?
Probably not. But we'll see. Z just said that Josip's probably interested in it. So
There you go.
Josip hasn't had a manual in a while, so I can definitely see him buying it. And it's cheap to him, you know.
I am honestly looking for. I am actively looking for a 19. I'm looking for a 1998
1995 fucking
S10.
S10 so I can put the fucking 98 front on it. Then I don't have to worry about emissions because it's a 1995. And then I can slam it to the ground and then get hit by a Colorado again.
I'm gonna put a V8 in it.
And I get hit by a Colorado.
But this time it'll have a roll cage.
Turns out the Colorado is a 3500.
Bro.
Bye bye, S10. Where'd the S10 go?
I really hope that does not happen to me again. That fucking sucked.
Yeah, I bet. Oh my god, dude. Me and Haley were riding today.
Yeah.
Motherfucker almost pulled out in front of me. And then whenever I left Fenton to go home, I was riding through the bluffs and some bitch pulled out in front of me. And I could have slowed down to like get behind her, but I'd had to, go next to her and be like, "Ma'am."
Bitch.
So, but then I stayed in front of her, and then whenever the light turned green, I just went
And she was probably like, "What the fuck?"
probably.
like, how would you feel if you had never seen one of them scooters before, and there's someone just in front of you at a red light on a scooter that just yelled at you? You're gonna be like, "All right, what the fuck is with this kid?" And the light turns green, they just jet off. You're gonna be like, "What
Yeah,
the fuck?"
because I floored it and was going. And I looked behind me, and the cars were in the middle of the intersection. I was like, "Oh shit!" They were like 200 feet behind me. I was like, "Damn!" I literally zoomed.
You need a helmet.
I got one.
You need to be wearing it.
I do wear it, and I got a motorcycle jacket with
Good
pads
child.
in it. I
See,
know.
this is how
I'm
you
smart.
technically ride one of these things.
Well, yeah, you have to, and if you're riding one without it, that just
You're
you're
literally
gonna
just asking to
you're
die.
well that, and you're asking for laws to be made
That too.
because people are gonna get hurt and people are gonna get mad and this and that. Wear your PPE,
And that way
and
laws don't have to be made.
exactly, they won't think about it as cop sees me, I'm wearing a helmet. Oh, he's being safe. Whatever. I don't care. But if I was a cop and I seen some kid on a fucking scooter doing like 40 miles an hour, not wearing a helmet,
I would be
I would be
immediately behind that with the cherries on.
that be like, hey, dude. Well, for one, I don't even know how they would put that. It's not like it's illegal, but it's like they're gonna say, hey, we need to start. I'm
It's,
seeing these.
uh,
They're
being
dangerous.
they can
Yeah, we
stop
need.
you for being reckless.
Well, yeah, but I know in Missouri, if you're over 25 years old, you don't have to wear a helmet
I
on a
know it's
motorcycle.
stupid.
I know it's just a freedom law,
It
freedom thing.
is, but
But
honestly, if you ride a motorcycle without a helmet, you're dumb.
but
I'm sorry.
these scooters got popular really quick, and there's no real laws on it. You've seen St. Louis with those Lime scooters. They had to make a law on them
Oh,
because people were fucking just parking them in the middle of the street or this and that or and you can't ride them past like 8:30.
wow.
Yeah. So
But like, can in St. Louis, can you ride your scooter past 8:30?
fuck if I know.
Does it specifically specify the Lime
I don't
scooters?
know. Let's look. I'll look it up. Let's
Because if
see.
it specifically specifies the
Scooter
Lime scooters,
laws in St. Louis. What does the law say about electric scooters and will police enforce it? Uh yeah, they're talking about renting them. Okay, it says all riders must wear a helmet.
right?
Lime and Birds say on their websites that they will mail you a helmet and that you just have to pay for shipping.
Really?
Huh.
That's cool.
So the okay.
What you got?
Riding on the sidewalk is prohibited. City ordinance 65138 says people must ride the scooter as close as practical to the right hand curb or right edge of the street or alley. There are a few exceptions. Uh, Use the bike lanes. Don't do left hand turns. If you
Don't
need to
do
make a
left hand
left,
turn.
get off and walk the scooter across the street. And if you're caught violating, you can face up to a $500 fine or even some jail time.
What?
That's what the fuck.
They're not gonna enforce that. Like if you're not being a menace to society, you got a helmet on, and you just whoop, across the street real quick. The cop ain't gonna fucking give you no shit as long as you're like on the crosswalk. Don't like just hop the curb and go.
Well, you really don't want to be hopping the curb on those ones because those things don't have suspension. I can fucking jump curbs in mine. I was today.
Don't be a menace to society, Alex. Not on the scooter, only in cars. I pissed off someone at Hardee's today.
Why?
My truck was loud as fuck and the line was moving really slow. So my muffler was right next to the microphone, and I have practically nothing as a muffler.
Yeah, we don't
It's loud
believe
as
in
fuck.
mufflers.
It's loud as fuck. I only have a muffler to pass inspection. I still need to get a windshield. But Alex, if
Okay,
you
so
felt
Missouri illegal is electric scooters can be operated on the public streets and highways if the driver holds a valid license. A helmet is required for all riders. Scooters are considered a motor vehicle.
all
And
right,
in St. Louis, legal to ride must be ridden on the streets and abide by traffic laws. All riders must wear a helmet, cannot exceed 15 miles an hour.
uh,
And then Kansas City, riding on sidewalks is prohibited. Helmets are not required but encouraged. And you have to have a valid license.
gotcha.
Can or what? Oh, that's Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri is up to 20 miles an hour. You need to abide by bike laws, riding on the street, stopping at stop sign, and yielding. So there's 20 miles an hour.
Why you got every episode?
I
You
gotta whack the mic.
smack the mic.
I gotta.
Every episode, he smacks the mic at some point. Drives me crazy.
So yeah. So what I'm doing is legal. Riding to work.
Yeah,
I
you
have a
hold a
valid
valid
license,
license.
and I wear a helmet. So
Yep,
that's all I got to do. And then if I'm riding in St. Louis, I just push that eco button, and I don't go over 15 miles an hour.
I'm right in St. Louis. I downshift to 2.
But there's this Lev Levy electric.com. It's got a map you can see, and it shows um, a map of the of United States, and you can hover over the cities and the states, and it'll show what laws or whatever.
Oh, that's cool. At least they make it accessible. Now, how many people do you think actually look that up when they buy one of these?
I don't know, but in South Dakota, South Carolina, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania, you have to. It's heavily regulated.
Heavily regulated.
And in Delaware, Electric scooters are legal to own but cannot be used on public streets or sidewalks.
Hmm.
Banned. Banned! Can't ride them on the sidewalk, only in Delaware.
That's weird.
I know where I'm not moving. Fuck you, Delaware. And
You
fuck
got it.
you, Iowa. That's a different story.
Oh,
I told you about Iowa. My
it,
windshield.
oh yeah. Your windshield got
But
cracked
hey,
in Iowa.
I bought a PC for like $250 or something like that.
Yep.
That ran Forza Horizon 5, so
He's like, that's all I need.
yeah. But yeah.
I need to build a sim.
Yeah. I haven't used mine in a while.
I
I
need
think
to build one
I
so I
might have
can
used
race
it
with you
a couple
guys.
days ago. Yeah, I like to play Beam and G. Beam and G is like the most realistic.
Beam and G is fun.
Don't you have it?
I have Beam and G and I have Beam and P.
I wonder what.
I just don't have a sim. I only play with controller and I get bored quickly.
So, Washington, D.C. is legal to operate, cannot exceed 10 miles an hour. Helmets not required, but strongly suggested.
But
Sidewalk.
strongly suggested.
Sidewalk riding is not permitted in the central business district, wherever the hell that is. You
I'm
have to
sure
be
like if you
over the
live
age of
there,
16, and
I'm
if you're
sure
under the age of 18, you must wear a helmet.
I'm sure if you like live in Washington D.C., you know where the central business district or whatnot is. But like, we're not from there.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know where that's at.
But yeah, there's some places you have to title and register them,
That's crazy,
like West Virginia.
dude. West
Um,
Virginia, you can't even have a radar detector.
fuck West Virginia.
Like, if you're going on a road trip and you have a radar detector, when you pass through West Virginia, you gotta like take that shit down.
Missouri, they're fully legal. In Illinois, it's
You can
only
have
illegal on a truck, on
you
a
can have
semi truck.
you can have jammers in Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri don't give a fuck.
No, Missouri's like, do what you want. We don't care. Don't be stupid.
You want a handgun? Here you go. There's no waiting period.
Yep.
No waiting period in Missouri for a handgun.
Nope.
I did whenever I bought my last gun. I had the wrong address on there. So
Oh
they were like,
no.
"You gotta go fix your ID." I was like, "Motherfucker!"
See, I put down uh my address wrong on the last gun I bought, and it didn't match what was on my ID. And I was like, shit. And they're like, yeah, dude, you gotta go fix it. I was like, wait, can I just bring you a legal document that says this address? And they're like, yeah. So I brought them my truck title. And they were like, all right, that works. Got my gun.
Yeah.
I do not think that would work many places, but here in the middle of nowhere, Missouri, it works.
I think I know where you're talking about. Does
Where?
his name start with an S?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, sir. I bought it from a chain store.
Oh. Farming home?
No, that's where I bought my AR. That's the only gun I've ever bought there is my AR.
I bought my 22 and my 1911 from Farming Home.
I think I might buy my next handgun from Farm and Home. They have pretty fair prices.
They got a pretty good selection of shit too.
I know. Like you go to Buckeye, they have a decent selection,
Oh yeah,
but they're expensive.
this is the key to the Varla. It takes a key.
It has a key,
Yeah, put the key in, or you
dude.
take the key out. It completely shuts the electrics off.
And that's number 2 for this episode.
Yes, ma'am.
Asshole.
But it's nice because I can just pull up and just flip the key off, and it's off.
Yeah, then you could just pull the key out if you like park it to go eat or some shit.
Well, if I just need to like run in somewhere real quick, but if I
Yeah,
got one of them chain locks with the little sleeve on it. It's a kryptonite lock,
there you go.
and with the I have that one. Just put that around the tire. That bitch is heavy as fuck. It's fucking 80 pounds.
I guess it's from the battery,
That and the frame.
the frame.
That's like, I think it's steel.
Oh,
Oh,
stick a magnet to it.
oh yeah, it'll stick.
It'll stick.
Yeah, it's steel.
It's steel.
I could weld something to it. Do
Yes,
some
you can.
modifications.
We can put a light bar on it.
It's already got one.
What?
Yeah, it don't work.
Oh,
I gotta fix it, but it's got a light bar.
all right. We got to make that work.
Yeah, he thinks it's shorted out.
Well, if it's shorted out, we got to replace it.
Yeah, whatever. They're like $20 for those little
Yeah.
ones.
They're not very expensive.
I'll just
But
cut the
dude,
wire.
that'd be bright.
Well, I'm probably gonna cut the wire. See if it has power. If it don't have power, then I gotta take the deck apart and
Yeah.
then figure out why it's not getting power. It probably disconnected or it's probably cut somewhere. I don't know.
Fuse maybe.
No fuses.
No fuses.
I don't think so. And then if it does have power, then I'll just put a new light on it.
That should fix it.
Yeah.
Dude, you can get that light at work.
Yep.
Y'all have them.
Yep.
I think I might put a light bar behind my grill.
Yeah, I got a light bar on the back of mine.
I might
In the
put an
Civic.
asshole light on mine. I've thought about it. I've thought about cutting out the rear bumper and putting asshole lights in it.
Yeah, until you do it to an unmarked police truck running your fucking plate. Because he's close up trying to run your plate, and you're just like, ugh. He's like, oh, really? I got lights too.
No, like people fucking here lately because I'm loud.
Because you're fucking retard.
No. People on my road don't like it. So they'll like
but they don't
ride
mind
my
my car.
ass. You don't come around that often though. I'm coming through every damn day doing the same stupid shit. So they'll like ride my ass with their brights on. And I don't have any tint in this truck, so it's blinding as fuck.
Oh my god, how many fucking cars are you gonna get that you have to tint? I've tinted one car. You keep fucking talking about tint. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought
I
another
forget.
fishbowl.
I forget. We gotta tint Ailey's car.
Yeah.
We gotta black out the Malibu.
Marissa's really good at tinting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have her do this
Probably
one.
gonna have Zach do the Malibu. I don't think he moved to Florida.
No, he's still in St. Louis. I'll probably have Zach do the Silverado. Actually, I would also like to say, did you see his
He did a YouTube
thing he's doing?
Yeah.
Enthusiast stories.
Yeah, we need to get
That
him
looks
on here.
awesome. We need to get him on here.
He needs to do a story on here.
Yes, he does. and he don't even have to go nowhere. We can do it through this, or we can meet up, whatever he wants to do.
We just need
That's
to.
gonna be dope if we met up and did it like outside somewhere.
Yeah.
Put the cars behind us. That'd be dope.
But I'm gonna keep the KQ for car meets and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that Varla is a pain in the ass to move into the car.
Oh, I bet.
And it is a pain in the ass to fold.
My bike's
A
pretty
KQ is just like doop, 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 done.
light. My bike's pretty light.
Yeah.
I can throw that thing in the back of my truck and go. I don't know what I currently have back there. But whatever was back there, I hope
It
it's not
moves around a
breakable.
lot.
I hope
It's
it's
been
not
hitting the
breakable
bed.
because I've been drifting on my way home lately and really throwing the ass end out. So
We'll see if Z watches this podcast. Whenever he gave me his Mustang, I was fucking sliding it around. I
oh
fucking pulled into work on my break, and people were in their cars, chilling on break, and I'm like, so I had a dream. I had a dream that I fucking drift tapped his bumper.
oh no,
Yeah,
that would have
but
been
the
bad.
opposite way.
How would you, if you did end up drift tapping his bumper? What would you have done?
I don't know. Not tell him. Be like,
Why?
I don't know. No, I'd tell him. No, I just not tell him and then be like, "Oh no, what you're talking about?
And then eventually tell him.
Somebody hit it." No, but I did it. I was like going this way, and then I like did almost like a 180 and was going like reverse entry down the road and tapped a fence.
Nope. Oops.
But that was in my dream. It was not real. I'm not a bad driver.
How do you remember these dreams so vividly?
I don't know. I had a dream last night that I was like, I wonder how close I can get to curbing my wheels. Then I curbed my wheels. Then I got out, looked at my wheel, and was like, "Oh, it looks fine." And then I got up to it, and it was like falling apart. And I was like, "What?"
I had to borrow my grandmother's car the other day to run to the parts store real quick, and I was pulling it back in. My grandpa built this stupid little retaining wall,
Oh man.
and I hopped one of the blocks, and the block came up and smacked the wheel. I look at it, and
Oh.
I'm like, man, it's not scratched. I'm not talking about it. I put the brick back and went about my day.
All
Like
right.
that, I don't know, man.
I think we should wrap her up there.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up there.
Well, thank you guys for listening to the two people left watching this. For listening.
We'll see you guys on the.
You guys want to see the video portions of the podcast, you can check out our YouTube channel, Sparkplug TV. Check out our Facebook page. Thank you guys for watching.
And we will see you guys in the next video.
Stay black.
What the hell, Alex?